Okay, I think we're live on YouTube now. Hello, YouTubers! Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Let's restart the stream setup. Welcome, welcome. Hello! I'm Koroku from KorokuGaming. Today we're going to play some Satisfactory. And yeah, we're just setting up the stream now, so see you in about 9 or so minutes. And until then, thank you so much for being an early bird. Hey, Fi. What's up, man? And by the way, gamers, we are doing a movie stream tonight. If you're just interested in that, look in the Discord. The Discord can be found among many of my socials. You can find it everywhere. There's Nightbot knows. Thank you for lurking, Fi. Okay, back to the countdown. There we go. Oh, where's the vertical stream? Oh, there it is. So, today on YouTube, we've just launched the new vertical stream on YouTube. So now we have a vertical stream as well as a horizontal stream. Go us. We're so good. So we did have a vertical stream on YouTube before, but it wasn't customized, so it looked crap. But now YouTube has just rolled out the ability for me to customize the vertical stream. So I'm now running it from OBS. Amazing. I've been wanting this feature for so long. And they finally added the feature, so... Unfortunately, we can't do the Twitch vertical streams right now, because I can't use enhanced broadcasting unless I get a new graphics card. Well, there is one way we could use enhanced broadcasting, but it's a little painful. So to use enhanced broadcasting, what I would have to do is I would have to use the same stream that I use on Twitch on YouTube for enhanced broadcasting. And that's a bit painful because the quality is not that great on enhanced broadcasting, because Twitch basically starves the video of bitrate. Twitch love to do that. I don't know why they love that, but Twitch love they just love it when there's not enough bitrate for the video resolution. They love it. They love their video to look weird whenever someone moves on the camera, whenever action happens. They love just macro blocking and pixelation. I don't know why. It would just have to be a bit higher, and then it would look good. But well, so that's one way I could do enhanced broadcasting and do all the YouTube stuff as well. But the side effect of that is the YouTube videos on the VODs would be lower quality, and I don't want that. I like uploading in high quality to YouTube. I like it. I like the YouTube stream VODs to be of high quality. Hey Gabs Kings, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. So that's working then. So we've got a YouTube stream going and a YouTube vertical stream going. Let's see if we get new eyes on the content today because of that. I wonder. Was I meant to do like a vertical thumbnail as well, or how does that work? No idea. Anywho, let's get this set up, shall we? Welcome, welcome everyone. Today, by the way, we're also doing a movie stream. I've already said that, but for those who have just joined, I know some of you have just joined, there is a movie stream tonight. For details of that, look in the Discord. We'll be watching a movie together, potentially. Well, we will be. I'll be at least watching a movie on my own, at the very least. With live on stream. That'll be cool. Now, it's all done very legally, by the way. So, we're going to use a certain app called Rave, which allows you to sync your playback together. So I make a room on Rave, I start playing the movie, and then we can vote to pause and stuff like that, and that's how it's going to work. It's going to be great. And the movie for tonight is Death Becomes Her. It's a movie from 1992, the year of my birth. And it was chosen by Alkanal, who's a member of our YouTube community. Basically, Alkanal was like, how much for you to watch a movie, do a movie stream? And I was like, I don't know, $100. And then they gave me $100. And I was like, okay, I guess we're doing a movie stream then. So if you're wondering why we're doing a movie stream, basically Alkanal's the reason. Literally the reason why. So we're doing that tonight after this Satisfactory stream. I'm pretty excited for it. I like watching movies. I'm actually a big movie guy. The thing is, I don't really like watching movies much on my own. I've got this thing where I don't really like watching them much on my own. I like watching them with at least one other person, usually. I don't have many movie-watching friends these days that like to watch good movies. Like, I'm pretty sure my girlfriend would not want to watch this movie. Because to her, it's like old. She's like, 92, that's old. And I'm like, well, yeah, but a lot of good movies are old. It's like history, you know? History of cinema. Don't you want to experience some cinematic history? I do. And it's got Meryl Streep in it. I haven't really seen many films with Meryl Streep, and she's a very famous actress, so I'm kind of intrigued. And this will be like peak... This will be like Meryl Streep at the top of her game, 92. 92 is peak Meryl Streep, so that'll be interesting. Crap, did I just mess up this link? Yes, I did. Satisfactory. I like this game a lot. By the way, there is a community challenge going on at the moment, gamers. If we meet the crab egg goal, I will be doing a mukbang stream. We have around 30 days from now to hit that goal. I made the goal almost unwinnable because I don't want to do a mukbang stream. Well, I sort of like, I'll be okay doing it if we hit the goal, but I didn't want to make it too easy. I'm quite hungry. We're going to become the next Nikocado Avocado. We're going to become KorokuGaming. Or like Korokuango Mango. Maybe we should choose a different like fruit. Korokuomato Tomato. I'm going to become Korokuomato Tomato. Korokuotato Potato. If you can think of any good ones, let me know. Because yeah, we gotta become the next Nikocado Avocado, I think. Become mukbang streamer. Or just eat disgusting looking ramen covered in like radioactive coloured Cheeto powder or something. I think he did with Takis, didn't he? I think he like covered noodles in like Taki powder, concentrated Taki flavour. God, that would be so bad for you. The sodium on those things is the sodium in Takis is immense, dude. I ate a bag of Takis once, and it was the saltiest thing I've ever tasted. And I once ate a heaping bowl of salt. So I'm not sure what the heck they're doing with those Takis, but my goodness. Those things are salty. I tried them because Markiplier loves Takis. He's like, they're my favourite. Takis are the best. You know what else Markiplier has quite a bit? Dangerous bowel obstruction. I don't know if these two things are related, but yeah, Takis, the most sodium I've ever ingested was when I ate a bag of Takis. I almost died, I think. I almost died that day. From sodium poisoning. Crazy. That's a crazy snack. I mean, I think you could have one Taki and then you're done, because the flavour is so intense on those things. Just one of them is like, that's enough. Thank you. That's enough flavour for one day. That's enough flavour for one day. Jesus. Any more and my head will explode. My heart will stop. Anywho, who's ready for some Satisfactory? Me is very ready. Did I do my Discord posting correctly? Let's check. I feel like I did it wrong. Oh no, I did it right. Do you like my thumbnail? I'm getting so good at these thumbnails. Look how quick I make them. I'm like bam, bam, wham, bam. Thumbnail, boom. I'm getting so... It's because I get so much thumbnail practice. I'm getting so much better at thumbnails. Because I'd make like 6 thumbnails a week or something. At the very least. The Wolverine claws were a last-minute addition. So imagine that thumbnail without the Wolverine claws, and then I was like, this would look cool with Wolverine claws. That was like a last-minute addition, and I'm not sure if it made the thumbnail better or worse, but I just thought it would look cool, so there we go. It has Wolverine claws because I thought it looked cool, even though this isn't really related to Wolverine at all, and it might actually confuse viewers. I'm thinking that maybe I shouldn't have done Wolverine claws if I'm trying to be like good at YouTube, but because now people will like click on it like, oh, I like Wolverine, and then be like, where's Wolverine? And then they'll click off. Damn it. But it's steel. Well, they're actually adamantium. Well, those claws are steel though. Hey Thanos, welcome, welcome. Okay, I'm just gonna boil the kettle. I fancy a cup of tea. Hello, hello. Okay, let's do this thing. Time to play the game that is taking over my life at the moment. What's up, gamers? Welcome to KorokuGaming, the best place in the universe right now if you want to watch some Satisfactory gaming content. That's right. Because Satisfactory is good, and this is a good place to watch. I mean, it's like two things come together, they make something even better. Me playing the best game ever. I'm the best streamer ever. Well, some people say that. Some people have said that. I'll find the screenshot somewhere. Anyway, there we go. Boom. Satisfactory. We're going to continue from where we continued off last time. We're in the age of steel. We're just about to start ramping up steel production. We've made steel ingots. That's where we got to last time. We made a steel ingot. No word of a lie. If I go over here, I will find steel. Where's my steel? Blim, blim. Also, gamers, tonight there will be our first ever movie watch party stream. I just burped while talking. A movie watch party stream. So what this will be is we all sit down, we all watch a movie together. It will be a good time, and we can all talk about the movie as it's going. It's going to be great. It's my first ever one as well. So I'm excited about that. So we've got ingots, steel ingots. And we have a lot of them. But we don't have enough. This isn't enough steel ingots. Actually, it's quite a lot. I forgot I filled all 6 with these. Yeah, that's quite a lot, actually. I was thinking I only filled 3. Why is this one not connected? Or it's getting them slower? No, it's not getting them slower. Why is that? Oh, I must have taken it out. Did I take it out? No, I didn't take it out. Why does this one have less steel? Why are you broken? Is it because... Oh, I know why. Because this one didn't have a conveyor track for a little bit because we needed to get more plates. Yeah, that's why. I think that's why. So it will catch up eventually. Eventually it will fill up. But look at this glorious manufacturing plant. The steel ingots are coming at a rapid clip here. How fast are they coming out, just so we know? They're coming at 112 per... Oh yeah, I overclocked this one. Yeah, I forgot about that. Overclocked the crap out of this. Well, that's coming fast. And this one isn't. So the reason I overclocked it, we've got an overabundance of materials right now because the materials were filling up before we started the factory. So if we go over here to this vehicle loading bay... Wait, why is this truck not working? Excuse me, truck? Is it broken? Or is this just too full of stuff? No. I feel like that should be doing something, right? I feel like this tractor should be driving. Have I broken something? Maybe. Yeah, I think this should be running. So this is the coal delivery plant. Let me see. Open menu. Autopilot enabled. Unable to reach station. Why? But this was working before. Wasn't it? Is it because it has no fuel? No, it has fuel. Unable to reach station. Wait, because of this? But this was working last time. It was working. It says the path is broken now, but... it was certainly working last time. Okay, let's see if we can fix that then. That's very strange. I think the belt is in the way. Yeah, but wasn't this belt here before? I thought the belt was here before. Okay, well I guess we'll have to fix this, so let's get this vehicle out of the way. How do I turn off autopilot again? Let's see. Well, we're going to lose our coal supply in a minute. The weird thing is, I'm pretty sure this was working fine yesterday. Not yesterday, last time we played. Which was a while ago. It was a bit longer than yesterday, but it feels like just yesterday. Not gonna lie. It feels like it was only yesterday that I was doing all this. So, yeah, what's wrong with you, mate? Why are you all brokey now? It's a bit embarrassing, actually, that you're a bit brokey. Why is this yellow now? Does yellow just mean end of the road? Maybe it just means end of the road. This was working. So that one's in the way, is it? Okay, we'll have to build them higher up then. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. I really thought we already fixed this, so I'm a bit confused. I really thought we already fixed this. Well, that's surely going to fix that one. Looks a bit ugly now, but that's surely okay now. Well, maybe. Maybe this one is now blocking it, but we'll see. It's weird how, like, I swear it was working last time, and we rebooted this save, and then it wasn't working. It's a bit odd. Maybe it recalculated things and actually decided, actually, this is a bit... not enough clearance here, maybe. Yeah, maybe after it recalculated, after it loaded the save, it was like, no chance, mate. It was like, I don't know how you're getting away with this, mate, but no chance. There's no chance that this is happening. Anyway, let's get that tractor back. Let's get the tractor back. Ah! Reverse it like an actual pro. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that was all in the plan. Perfect reversal. Well, it reverses... it's got very tight turning lines. You wouldn't expect it. Okay, so we'll park it up here and then see if it works now. Hopefully it does. Are you going to work, tractor? Let's see if you're going to work. Hey! So what's the stats on this? 21.45 coal per minute. That's the root cost. So it doesn't say how much coal is being delivered, but I think it will say it on this thing here. Someone told me you can check. So 603 coal per minute. My goodness. That's very good. Okay, so vehicles are good at transporting materials. That's actually fantastic. That's better than a conveyor belt, isn't it? A conveyor belt would only do 120 per minute. That vehicle's doing 603 per minute. So vehicles are definitely worth using. But they are a bit finicky to get set up. That was a bit finicky. It took me quite a bit of head scratching to figure that out. But that's all figured out now, so we can continue to intensify the age of steel. Let's go, gamers. Let's go. Hey, Thanos. Hey, Samuel. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for lurking again, Fi. Okay, so here's all the steel containers. And now what we need to do is... well, I need to go and get my tea, don't I? Yeah, I need to go and get my tea before it goes cold, and then I'll come back and then we'll build the rest of the steel plants. So, yeah, here's all the steel ingots, and then we'll need to feed these into a steel production factory, basically. Yeah, I think it actually requires coal. So we might need to siphon off some of the coal from over there that's currently being used to make steel. Siphon some of that off to make, or we can start a new coal line. There's plenty of coal over that way. We could start a new coal line, potentially. But I think that this factory, it's getting so much coal per minute. Oh no, but it's only coming from a production of 120 per minute. So there's probably going to be a bottleneck. Yeah, I'll have to figure out the maths. But I think steel beams. What do steel beams need? Input. Oh, it just needs steel ingot. Well, that changes things. I thought it might need, like, coal or something else. So, but if it just needs steel ingot to make steel beams, then I guess we'll just start making steel beams. We'll start cranking out some steel beams, which we need for the Logistics Mark III anyway, to get the next level of conveyor belt, which would be so useful, because our conveyor belts are definitely feeling slow these days. Hey, Letitia! The stream start now? Yes! We're watching the stream, aren't we? Aren't we watching the stream? Is the stream not working? I think it's working. Let me check on the stream health. We did have an issue the other day with stream health, just yesterday. So I'll check if it's working. Stream health. Stream healthy, stream healthy. It says stream health excellent. Stream health excellent. Yay! What about on Twitch? This is much better than yesterday when it was saying, help, we're having problems. How are you doing, Letitia? Letitia, you're one of our mods, aren't you? Are you one of our mods? Smash the subscribe button, says Letitia. Yeah, everybody, do what Letitia says. They're the boss. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's healthy on Twitch as well. Yeah. We've literally got 0% drop frames and everything. We're running really nicely on all the streams. Beautiful. That's beautiful. I'm just going to go grab my cup of tea like I said I was going to. It's a cup of caffeine-free tea. Because I'm trying to not ruin my sleep these days. I decided ruining my sleep just isn't worth it to get a little bit of a buzz going in the afternoon. Which is why I was having a second cup of coffee. The buzz does feel nice. Maybe I'll do it like once per week, maybe once I settle down a bit. Get buzzed once a week off a second cup of coffee, but that won't be this week. Maybe next week. Next week I'll have a lot of energy if I do that. I'll be like, whoa! Wait, I'm already like that. I just went like that. Whoa! Well, I guess I don't need the coffee then. Okay, I'm going to come back in a sec. Almost forgot Bouncy Man. Okay. Hello. I found my tea. I'm drinking out of a cool mug today. Look at this mug. It's funky. I think it's my mum's mug. You are the most beautiful woman in the world, it says. Thank you, mug. Damn, I didn't know that. I'm the most beautiful woman in the world? Competition mustn't have been very strong. But okay, I'll take it. That must have been some bad competition. If I'm the most beautiful woman. I'm not even a woman. It's pretty cool though, I guess. I'm the most beautiful woman in the world. Well, the mug says so anyway. Mugs are usually right like 7 times out of 10, I would say. Pretty good. Is my hair flipping up today? Looks like it in my preview cam. In my cam preview. Oh well, I guess my hair will flip up today. In the middle of that. See what I mean? Is that flipping up? Yeah, that's flipping up. Oh, it's just like a rogue curl ruining everything. You see what I mean? It's just a rogue curl ruining everything, that's fine. Okay, gamers, let's continue. The Age of Steel must intensify today. Ah, that is a good cup of rooibos tea. It's not real tea, unfortunately. But rooibos is still good. So, you know what? This mug is great because of the shape of it. So, apparently, right, I've heard that these shaped mugs, they retain the heat of your drink. Because they're wider at the bottom and smaller at the top. Which means the heat can't... the heat has less surface area at the top to escape from the liquid. And then it has that big store of thermal energy in the bottom, all fat and big. And so it keeps the heat in your drink longer. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, right? Bit of thermodynamics action going on in this mug. Ah, it's a good mug shape. Ah, it's a good mug. This is my first time, I think, drinking from that mug. It's quite good. I've just been admiring it from afar. Thinking, that is a good mug. And today I used it because I couldn't find my mug. Story time over. What a riveting story. I know, I know. Okay. Wow. Look at that factory. What a beautiful sight to behold. Have I got my graphics turned up or something? Oh, is it because it's raining? Or do I actually have the graphics turned up? So I was experimenting with a graphics setting the other day. I'm going to see if it's turned on. Oh yeah. Global illumination is turned on. That's turned on. Usually I would have that off, but it's turned on. Let's keep it on for now. Whoops, I didn't change anything. Let's keep it on for now, I guess. But it does lower my FPS substantially. Usually we get 120, now we're getting 80. But maybe it's worth it for the global illumination. So that uses... what's that lighting engine in Unreal Engine 5? It's called like oh, I've forgotten what it's called. But it's the Unreal Engine 5 like lighting system. Global illumination, it calculates some rays and that. Can't believe I can't remember the name. I think it starts with an R. Anyway. Okay, here we go. So do we just plug this into here, I guess? It needs power too, but... I think we can just plug this into here. So I see no reason why not. There we go, so that's now making... steel beams. But it has no power. So it's not making steel beams. That's fine, because we're going to make power. And everything will be... just rosy over here, won't it? So... this global illumination makes everything look more realistic. It also makes things darker. I might just turn it off for that reason. Like, I think it's harder to see at night time. And also, it makes it dark inside buildings as well. So you need to, like, light your interiors properly with this setting on. It's kind of, I guess it's kind of like Subnautica. How in Subnautica 2, how everything's in dark inside unless you light it up. That's what it does with the factories now. What is this, says Letitia. This game is Satisfactory. Have you not seen me play this? It's a game where you build a big old factory for the Fix-It Corporation and you deliver items to space for the Fix-It Corporation. Everything for the Fix-It Corporation. And they pay us in, like, ration pouches and things like that. This is the, this is late-stage capitalism simulator. We're almost at this stage where we get sent to planets to work for ration pouches and things like that for corporations. This is what Elon's working to. That's why he's building these starships. He wants to be Fix-It Corporation. Tesla Fix-It. Ah, what a lovely cup of tea. You know what? I like rooibos, I think, as much as tea. It's close. It's close. Like, tea is like... I love tea a lot. And by tea I mean any beverage made out of the tea plant. Which is called... Oh no, I forgot. Camellia sinensis. Whoa. Oh, I remembered the scientific name for the tea plant. Is that it? Camellia sinensis. Yeah, it's Camellia sinensis. So, by tea I mean any beverage made from the Camellia sinensis plant. I adore tea. But rooibos is made from a bush, a South African bush. And it tastes really nice, and it has different benefits to tea. One being that it's caffeine-free, so if you don't want to be wired by the time you go to bed, you can, at lunchtime or even later if you'd like, you can have a cup of rooibos tea and it's not going to affect your sleep, so that's fantastic, and it tastes nice too. It tastes sort of similar to tea. It's a bit sort of bushier in flavour, and by that I mean it's kind of like earthier, sort of woodier, I would say. And it's also, no, that's about it really, yeah. It's less leafy and more bushy flavoured. Basically. It also doesn't stain your teeth, so that's another advantage. It doesn't have tannins like tea does. Tea has very high in tannin content, which stains your teeth quite badly. So I hope you've learned something about rooibos and or tea today. Okay. I know a lot of you probably heard me say that before, so that's one of my facts I have brought up before. Okay, so we need this going into somewhere, so that's now powered, but it's not going anywhere, so it's just sort of building up inside. It's going to explode! That would be cool if the factories exploded, if they got overloaded with items. That would actually be cool, I would like that. It'd really keep you on your toes, just seeing explosions across the map. Oh no! Oh no! I have an overabundance problem over there. Oh dear. Another factory exploded. Okay, anyway. So, we should probably put that in another container, shouldn't we? Maybe 3 containers, because I'm clever these days. I'm very clever these days when it comes to this game. And I know that 1 container of things is sometimes just not enough. I've learned this. I've learned this important lesson. Should I put them right next to each other like an absolute madman? I think I should. That's what I did over there. Beautiful! Then we need a splitter. And that's gonna split out. Did I leave enough space for this? I guess I did, I think. Maybe. Maybe I've left enough space. Let's check. I did, I think. Yes, just about. Lovely. And now, oh, look at those steel beams go! Woo! Let's go, gamers! Steel beams! Boom, boom, boom! Smashing the steel beams into these containers. Beautiful. Okay, so how many steel beams is that per minute? That'd be good to know. It makes about 15 per minute, I think. That's good. Yeah. At the moment, it's making about 15 per minute. I like that. That's well, that's not really very much. But for now, since it's being split into 3, these will slowly fill over time. And that might be enough for now. So perhaps we should make... Should we make another steel beam machine? Maybe we should. If we did make another one, do you think we should fill it from the same container or a different one? Let's do some quick math. So if we go over here... Hey, Stargazer! Welcome, welcome! Hey, hey! How's Stargazer doing? How's the new job? Okay, so this is making 112 per minute. And that's being split into 3. That is difficult maths. Let's get out the calculator. It's like 37 steel beams per container. Okay, so these are being supplied at like 37 per container. Whoops, whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. So if they're being supplied at that rate... that means this machine is being undersupplied, basically. Eventually this machine is going to choke. It's going to start choking. So I guess we shouldn't have another one fed by the same container, because that will eventually choke. Right now it's not choking because we already have a surplus. So we have this big surplus in the container. So it will take a while to choke, but that will start choking. So we'll just leave that producing, I think. Okay, so what other material can we make? I guess we'll get out another one of these smelters and just have a look-see, so... have a look-see at what we can make. Encroaching another object. What? Why can't I use the snapping with this? That's strange. I don't know why. It might be getting confused. Wait, that's a smelter. Oh, that's why. It's not a constructor. Well, that now should work. Basically, I was just being an idiot. Yeah, we could do 2 constructors next to each other. So, what should this be then? It could be more steel beams. Or, it could be steel pipes. What else can we make of steel here? It's just 2 things. Steel beams, steel pipes. That's it. So in that case, if it's just steel beams, steel pipes, then maybe we should make this one... these things again. You know what? We should probably make it so this doesn't choke. There's no sense in this choking, is there? So 37 times 2... is enough to supply this with 60, so I guess we'll just feed another container into it. Merge it in. It's not choking for now though, so we don't need to do that right now. But yeah, there's no sense in that, but... should we do it? Do you think we should do another steel beam or should we do another steel pipe? I'm thinking we should probably actually do another steel beam, and we should do 2 steel beam and 2 steel pipe, because then that gives us 30 per minute on each, which is not an amazing amount of production by any means, but it's something. It's something for over here. Okay, let's do that. Another steel beam then. Another steel beam. 2 steel pipes. Yeah, we'll do steel pipes for the next one, I think. I think it makes sense to at least have 2 things making steel beams, because I reckon we're probably going to need a lot of these. So, so let's do that. So let's get this connected up. Hooray! Okay, and then... so that one's going to be fed into here, I think, so... oh, shoot. Oh, no, it works, maybe. I just realized, like, I don't think we're even making enough steel to supply these factories. I thought I was doing really well with 2 steel plants, but... I mean, if I overclock them both, then we're in business, I guess. Is this one choking on iron ore? I think it's choking. Oh no, it's not choking. Is it choking? It's idle right now. It's choking, dude. It's choking. There's not enough iron. There's not enough iron, dude. Can we overclock the iron? It might already be overclocked, to be honest. Let's have a look. Whee! Hey! Whoa! Why'd you let go of your parachute, you crazy man? And again, why? Whoops. Okay, so, is this overclocked? It's overclocked to 150. We should probably overclock these more. And I'll underclock the steel produce. Yeah, probably have to overclock that more. We're running out of those batteries. The overclocking batteries. Defo, let me know when the next movie stream is happening. It's happening tonight, actually. Do you mean you can't make it to this one? Oh, right. Can't make it to the movie stream. Friend call and wants to do board game night. Well, that's excellent, Stargazer. I think you should definitely do board game night. But yeah, you'll just catch the next one. I'm sure we'll do more than just this movie stream. But tonight will be Death Becomes Her. Should be a good time. Yeah, so this has plenty enough coal, but not enough steel. So let's take some of these overclocking batteries out. Oh, if only we could. We actually have too much stuff in our inventory. Okay. Let's put some stuff in this box then. Let's put some... No, not all of it. Why do I always do that? I always put too many things away. Okay. Yeah, let's un-overclock this. It was fun while it lasted, but... That's now doing 45 per minute. It's getting supplied 45 iron. Well, now it's just being supplied the right amount, but... I'm thinking we probably need more steel factories here, so we'll probably have to overclock the iron more. And I think we have plenty of coal, because it looks like the coal is... It looks like we're not getting enough coal into these. Yeah, 45 per minute, and we're probably delivering the coal at 120 per minute right now, so... There's plenty of room for more steel production. So I guess we'll have 2 more of these steel productions here. That makes sense. Yeah, I think 2 steel production isn't going to be enough. But we will have to overclock these iron producers to produce enough iron for that. So we'll have to overclock it by 200%. Yeah, 200% on each one. Let's have a look. Have a look, see. Oh, this one is already 150. No, wait, we need more than 200. Oh yeah, we need them overclocked to full, and I don't have enough batteries for that. Yeah, we need 75 per minute. Oh, that's not even enough, is it? No, we need more than that. Don't we? No, we don't. No, that is right, yeah. 75 times 2 is 150. Let me get the calculator out. We need 45, right? 45 times 4. We actually need 180, so no, that's not going to be enough. But we could siphon off some... we could siphon off some... Is there any more sites where we can mine iron? Or are these... Is there only 2? Let's have a look around. Let's actually just find iron. There we go. Drat, there's not really enough. Okay. So there's iron here, and it looks backlogged, so we could probably siphon this off. Is this normal quality? This is producing iron at 30 per minute, so that is bad quality. And but it's chogged. Chogged? Clogged. Why is it clogged? Like, this factory is honestly not very good if all this iron is... This is where I'm making, like, rods and things. Oh, these rods aren't even moving. Like, this factory is an old factory, you can tell, and none of it works that efficiently. Some of my first factories here. Well, we could split some of this iron off into the steel factories, I guess. Because it looks like it's all backlogged anyway, may as well split some of that off. If it's going to be all backlogged. And this one is overclocked right now at 45 per min. This one is overclocked at 75. Let's put that down to 45 a min again. We need to find more of those overclocking batteries, don't we? You'll enjoy Death Becomes Her, says Stargazer. It's pretty funny in a plucky 80s kind of way. That sounds good. Yeah, I haven't... I mean, I'm sure it'll be like a breath of fresh air compared to what I've been watching recently. It's going to be really different, I think. And that'll be a nice change. I also want to see Meryl Streep's acting chops in this film. How old was Meryl Streep in this film? 92. She would have been quite young. So she was basically 40. Because in 1992 she was like 42 or 43. She was between 42 and 43 in 1992, so... She was probably about 40, very early 40s in this film, so it should be Meryl Streep at her absolute peak. What have you been watching lately? You know what is a shame with female actresses, and sorry if this might sound bigoted to some people or not the right thing to say, but I don't really like it much when when actresses get like Botox and then they act in the films, because they can't like move their face properly, because Botox is a paralyzing agent. It just paralyzes your facial muscles. It seems like a bad thing to get if you're an actor, but maybe, I don't know. I think, like, do you guys notice that in films sometimes when there's like an actress, or maybe even rarely, sometimes even a male actor who's had some Botox and they can't really move their face, and they have to deliver like an emotional scene, but their face just isn't like moving, right? Their face looks really stiff. Stargazer says, I heard someone mention that people shouldn't be in a period piece with Botox and plastic surgery. Oh yeah, it would be even more silly in like a period piece, but I just mean generally in movies, it's kind of... I think it stops you from being able to deliver it as good a performance. But I guess it's fine if the character themselves is someone who would get Botox, then I guess it works. Like, if it's in a like movie set in modern times and it's just a part of the character is she likes to get Botox, then it's fine, I guess. Part of the character's allure is they can't move their face properly. But like, I'm sure in Death Becomes Her or whatever, like what I'm saying is like, maybe Meryl Streep did have Botox. When was Botox around? Like 92, there might have been Botox around. Probably wasn't as popular as it is now, but... yeah, it would be kind of distracting if, like, in this movie, Meryl Streep can't move her face. That's what I mean. It just got me thinking about that, because I'm like... I think all the best actors and actresses at the moment, they usually don't have those kind of procedures done. And it's probably smart for your career if you're in that career, because I think it's better to be able to move your face rather than have no wrinkles. From a point of view of like giving a good performance. But then maybe the logic is it helps them get roles if they have the Botox, because maybe like they look better. But does Botox even make you look better? I don't know about that. It makes you look better maybe in a photo, but in real life it doesn't. I don't think it makes you look better in real life, because you're talking to someone and they can't like emote, they can't like move their eyebrows at all and stuff. Yeah, something to think about. But yeah, I guess Botox is good for if you're taking a still photo and you just want to look sort of flawless, you know what I mean? Iron out those creases in every inch of your face. But you can just do that with AI now, so what's the point? Like, you can just go, ChatGPT, can you make my skin look flawless? And it'll just do it, right? So you don't really need Botox anymore. Like, if you want to take a nice photo, just put it through, like, ChatGPT or whatever. Or even just go on Photoshop and just remove all the creases and then you're done. You don't need to buy Botox. Because the only thing it's good for, I think, is still photos. That's the use case, really. Or maybe if you just want to walk around serving face. People say serve face. Like you're a model, maybe. Because then you don't really need to have an expression. You just need to sort of look sort of stern and walk about. You can't have Botox and do comedy. You probably could if all your jokes... I mean, there are lots of comedians that have a lot of Botox done, I guess. I've seen female comedians with Botox. But they make a lot of their jokes about Botox. That's how they do it. They're like, yep, I've stuck like 7 needles in my face this week. Ha ha ha, that kind of thing. And then everyone laughs because they can see that that's true. Because their face is heavily surgical. Edited. Press N on your keyboard. I know about the calculator in game. I prefer to use Windows calculator. Because it has big buttons. Oh, what have I been watching lately? I haven't really been watching much. I've been trying to watch Jujutsu Kaisen, this anime. But I haven't watched it in the last few days. Because I just, by the time I get to bed, it's just too late to watch anything. So I just go to sleep. But, yeah, hopefully I'll get some time to watch that soon. Jujutsu Kaisen. I've been trying to get into it. It's, I guess I feel like I haven't been in the right headspace to get into it recently. But, like I put the episode on, I feel like I'm not paying full attention. But, I'll see how I go with it. I've definitely enjoyed Jujutsu Kaisen in the past. Heavily enjoyed it. You just gotta be black because black don't crack. Black can crack sometimes, it's just harder to crack it. Just a bit more difficult, because you tolerate the sun a bit more. It's like you if you're black, you like constantly have like SPF on. Your skin just has natural SPF. Which helps a lot when it comes to photo aging. Whee! Depends how dark people are as well. I think that basically like the darker your skin, the more natural protection you have, right? I mean, some people have extremely dark skin and you wonder how strong their natural protection must be. It must be really high when you've got like that super dark skin where it almost looks like blue almost because it's so dark. That's why I haven't streamed this week, so Stargazer, this project was so intense and I couldn't concentrate until it was finished. Damn. Yeah, so you were just like hyper-focused on this one thing. But that's good though, it's good that you're getting, I hope you're getting paid right. You're getting paid good for this? Yeah, it's good to... I mean, sometimes I have a project where I have to pause streaming just to get it finished. Like my friend's PC I was fixing recently. I kind of had to pause streams, sort of not be as focused on that because I needed to get that done. But then I get more money to then fund the content, so that's good. Oh, it was a project, it was an interview project, so this is like, you do the project as part of the interview process. And then they'll let you know if they liked it, might give you the job. I hate doing them, but it's a pretty good position with lots of moolah attached. Well, yeah, it sounds like they've actually got a good interview process. I've heard that one of the best ways to interview is to get people to do like a project like that. Because then it really separates the wheat from the chaff, you know, the people who actually want to do the work, to be there, will, you know, they'll put effort into it and make a good project, hand it in a timely manner. And then those that don't do that, you can be, you know, can be pretty confident that they probably wouldn't be a good candidate for the job. Or at least they'd be a lazier candidate. Yeah, I've heard actually from business owners that that's a really good way to get good employees. Is to set out a task like that for them to do during the interview process. Because then it really lets you know if they can do the thing. If they can do a thing. Hey, Lepto, is this your first playthrough? Yes. It is my first playthrough, and this is my first steel factory, and it's intensifying! It's intensifying. I've got a vehicle that delivers coal. It's pretty cool. Anyway, I was just flying about a bit, enjoying the sights and scenery. Let's keep on building this factory, shall we? So, this needs some steel, and that's going to make more steel beams, so let's do that. I think I want to merge these together, don't I, for that one? I think, so I'll use this one for now. There we go. Okay, so that should make some things as well now, and that's going into... I have that going into some more containers. That one's high up on stilts. Because it's extra. That one's the rebel of the group. Oh. That one's the maverick of the group. Look at that. It's like, now I'm going to be on stilts, mate. You're telling me that's not going to go in there? Well, I guess that makes sense, actually. I've been silly, haven't I? I've been a bit silly here. Yeah, I've definitely been a bit silly. Wait a second, I only made 2 containers. I need 3. What have I done? I am a silly sausage. I don't know why I only made 2 containers. Maybe I forgot how to count to 3. Maybe I did a Gabe Newell. I think I did a Gabe Newell. Forgot how to count to 3. Okay, so this will actually go like here. That'll make more sense. There, yeah. Yeah! That works out, I think. Yeah! Okay, now. Now we're cooking. Cold hard steel, baby. The steel is intensifying! It's intensifying. Look at that. More steel beams coming out. Steel beams, steel beams. Okay, so now we got 30 steel beams a minute. That's not a lot of steel beams, but hey. We're only at the start of our steel producing adventure. Press R to change build mode. Yeah, I know about changing build mode. Yeah, I figured that out, but yeah, I've just kind of been using the default ones today. Default are good. They fit in very tight spaces like this. So yeah, that's why I've used default. I mean, I maybe could have used straight here. No, I think that corners would be too tight for straight. A lot of you guys like straight ones because it looks really organized, but yeah, I don't mind using different types of conveyor. I mean, look at this mess over here. That's more my style. Spaghetti! Spaghetti as far as the eye can see. Spaghetti master, exactly. Or the spaghetti monster, maybe. Okay, so here we go. I think we need more steel production, but first we're gonna make steel pipe production. So we got 2 steel beam productions. Let's make the steel pipe production. Steel pipe. Why's this yellow? Why is this buttermellow yellow? This one isn't buttermellow. There we go. So we've got 2 more, and that is not a lot of space for the factory. Whoopsie. Maybe I should move those a bit to the side. That would probably make sense. Maybe that's why it was yellow. Well, now I understand. I understand now why you were yellow. Sorry about judging you before. You know, I would be yellow too. I would be yellow too if I was sitting there. There we go. Sorry about the misunderstanding, Mr. Constructor. Okay, so you're going to make steel pipes. 20 per minute, not bad. Oh, these are like the new rods, kind of, I guess. Yeah, I think these are like the new rod. And these are the new plates, maybe? I guess so. No, not steel beam. Oopsie. Ah! Steel pipe, please. There we go. So that's going to make 40 pipes. Two, 1, 2. Bonk. Bonk. And how many materials does it need? 30. That's actually fine. Yeah, that's fine. These can supply 37 if I overclock these. That'll do. That'll do. Pig. That'll do, piggy. So now we need some organization. We need to organize. This is a bit overkill, but I'm doing 6 of these filled with steel pipes. Let's do overkill. Wee. Have you found some hard drive alt recipes yet? I don't think I have, no. Don't think I found a hard drive. Okay, so we should probably put a splitter like here. Maybe I should do it like this way around. Can we use a different conveyor belt? I'm getting tired of these conveyor belts now. Yeah, curve is always nicer. Look at that. I like curve the best. Perfect curve. Okay, and then hopefully this is enough space. It is. Beautiful. Can't use that belt shape, but I can use default or straight. I'll use straight. Wonderful. Ah, shit. I made a mistake. Whoops. I should have positioned it there. No! Oh well. All this work has to be redone. Don't you hate that feeling, where you have to redo what you've just done? Happens a lot in life. Like if you're doing any kind of work, at some points you will realise, I think I've got to backtrack a bit here. You learn that lesson early if you like to build Lego and stuff like that. You learn it young. Oh no! No, now this doesn't fit in there. It might fit if I use a different... There we go, the default track saves the day. Bloody hell. What a mess. What a mess I've made here. Oh, I'm gonna have to use a well ugly one. Well, that's ugly, isn't it? That's ugly, but hey, it works. It looks like salad fingers. These conveyor belts literally look like salad fingers now. Yeah. Looks like salad fingers hand. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, and I used the rock. That's why. It's fine. I was supposed to use this one. Whoops. I was supposed to use this one, so it might be fine, actually. Yeah, it's fine. Now we got to get this one into the other 3. And these aren't powered yet. I may as well power this one, since it's... looks like it's about ready to go. There we go. Press the steel into pipes. Okay, they're all pressing steel into pipes. That's wonderful. So then we need another one of these thingy bobbies. And this time, you know what? I'm doing it this way around. Not that way around. I'm not that mental. This way around is fine. There we go. Hard drives are so good, says Lepto. They are? How do I find them? Haven't thought about salad fingers for a while. I think they still make salad fingers sometimes. I think David Firth still makes those sometimes. I think for the movie stream tonight, I'm going to make some ramen. And I'm going to eat ramen at my PC, which means my PC will get covered in ramen juice. It's impossible to eat ramen at the computer without getting ramen broth on your keyboard and monitor and everywhere. But yeah, I think I'll have some ramen for the movie stream. I want something to eat that's nice. Like I guess popcorn would be better, but I don't really have any popcorn right now in the house. Whee! Soup drops everywhere, sounds cozy though. Should be pretty cozy, yeah. Does that not work, by the way? I have to do it from this way round. Wait, what? Whoa. Doesn't like this. Doesn't like this at all. Not connecting. Oh, because I've done it from an output. I'm a silly goose. I am a silly goose. Should be doing it from out here. Do 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 do. Yay. Nice. Whee! Look at those pipes! So many pipes! Woohoo! They're making their voyage into the splitter. Let's split them out here. Invalid belt shape, well I never. There we go. Oh yeah. Look at those go. I like how they straighten up when they go into the splitter. It's funny. Okay, so are we cranking out pipes then? Yeah, looks like we're cranking out pipes pretty well. Doesn't look like we're cranking them out at a good pace though. Why is that? What are we limited on? Steel? Oh no! We are at 20 per minute. I guess this is what 20 per minute looks like on Mark II conveyor belts, so... Okay, well that's all good. So now we're producing like 40 steel pipes a minute, and we're producing about 30 steel beams per minute. Not the worst production. Got 112 in there, 105 in there. So we're slowly producing. Slowly producing. But the good thing is now we have coal power, it's just going to keep producing. As long as we're mining that coal. I'm pretty sure the coal never runs out, so... Bro, do it right, says says JG. What do you mean do it right? Is this not right? It's my factory. I say what's right and what's wrong here. This is a beautiful factory. Ah. That's so demanding. Find the orange crash sites for the hard drive. Oh, I have found some of those, but I haven't found, haven't really found the crash sites. No, that's not what I mean. I found the crash sites, but I haven't found the hard drives there yet. I haven't found any hard drives. Do I have to unlock the orange things? Because I haven't done that yet. Yeah, some of them you have to unlock, don't you? I haven't unlocked any. I should have probably marked those on my map when I found them, because now I don't know where they are anymore. But there we go, that's all producing, so this Age of Steel has definitely intensified today. We're doing that thumbnail proud on YouTube today. Beautiful. Okay. So now, what do? We probably have to make combination thingies, these things. Assemblers! Because there's probably some assembling things to assemble out of steel and other bits, so let's see. Let's see what we can do with the assembler. I'm just going to place one now just to check the recipes, then I'll place it better later. So modular frame was something we don't have, but those are made out of rods and other bits, so we don't need those. So versatile framework we need. Ah, drat, they need modular frames and steel beams. But we do need those for phase 2 completion. Okay, so rotors, we already have those. We have loads of those. We don't have any fabric, but that is made from like biomass. I guess we could rejig some of our... In fact, no, I should just build a fabric factory, shouldn't I? Fabric looks easy to make. You just cut down loads of wood, and then you turn it into fabric. That's fine. So we need modular frames. So we need to deliver modular frames to this place. Yeah, that's what we need to do, I guess. Okay. I know what to do. Oh, you can scan for the hard drive with a scanner. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so I'll just leave this factory producing. I'll leave that producing and filling the containers. Everything looks good here. I mean, I think some of these factories are going to choke. They're going to start choking, but it doesn't really matter right now because we're just making more of the thing that we need. Do we have enough to deliver to the base? That's a good question. I think we do. So take these steel beams. Take these steel beams. Is that 200? That's 200. And then we need steel pipes, and we need 200 of those. We might not have 200 yet, but we might. It looks like we might just about to have 200. Drat, this is... So yeah, looks like we have 200 of these already as well. So we'll deliver that to the base for Logistics Mark III. And then for complete phase 2, we now need to make that steel frame thing, and for that we need modular frames. So I need to make a modular frame factory! And then we can make the next part of the adventure. The next part of the list. Okay, so here we go. Flying down here. We're looking for the... what are we looking for? The base? It's over here. I don't know why I flew over there. Okay. Oh, lag. Okay, so we need this. We need to deliver these things. So deliver this. Deliver this. And then we also need to deliver plates, but we do have those, so we can deliver them. There we go. Let's go! Easy. And as always, we watch it fly up. Oh no, I want to get on top of it. No, let me on top. Damn it. I want to get on top, please. Let me. Can you get on top of that?
Production speed is of the essence after all. So work hard. Work as if every person you have ever or will ever love is depending solely on the choices that you make.
Well, that's true, actually.
Warning. Fix-it psychologists
I think about that a lot.
recommend not dwelling on the crushing mental and physical strain of your responsibilities and simply continuing to be productive.
Yeah.
Hard work
That's what I
has
try
repeatedly
to do.
proven to be the best cure for any kind of stress. Now back to work.
Hard work is a cure for stress. Well, it's kind of valid. I do that sometimes. Just go exploring a bit and you'll find more crash sites. Yeah, I found them, but I can't open the boxes because I need things for them. Okay, so we need modular frames, and for that we need a modular frame factory, and from a modular frame factory, what do we need? Not sure. So I guess we'll have a look-see. So modular frames. It's probably built with the assembler, right? So assembler. Just let me build it. Let me build it, you. There we go. So assembler modular frame, what does that need? Iron rods, 12 per minute, and reinforced iron plate, 3 per minute. Well, that's fine. We can build a factory. And then I might build a vehicle track that delivers it to the other place. Oops. Or maybe I'll deliver, like, steel to the other... We'll do something like that. We'll do something like that. Might do vehicle track instead of... The vehicles just seem great for getting materials long distance. That other vehicle track was a really long way, and it adds up to 603 coal per minute on that track, which is really good. Hey! Thanks for this shouting out, Stargazer. Fine. Just a reminder, no backseat gaming, allow Kroku to explore, play the game. Yeah, that's a good idea, Stargazer. Keep it a little low on the backseat gaming, but sometimes I might ask for advice, then it's fine. Try not to be too spoilery. Whee! Make no backseat gaming message. Yeah, if you want to, you can do that, yeah. Make a no backseat gaming message. No backseat gaming. Whee! Okay. So, there's a lizard doggo. Someone said I could feed these. Can I feed it these? Let's try. You probably can't feed it these. Lizard doggo, come! Why are you running away? It's running away. Eh. Eh. Eat this! No, I'm just eating it. Yeah, it's not working. Okay, so they can't eat these. Can they eat these? Someone told me they could eat these. Not eating it. Maybe you have to throw it on the floor or something. Maybe someone was trolling me. Maybe you can't feed them. Maybe you have to manufacture like a pet doggo snack or something. Koroku's like, let me love you as he runs after them. Yeah. Yeah, that doggo wouldn't let me love it. To be honest, in real life, dogs come up to you, don't they? I don't know why that dog's running away from me. That's not a real doggo then. If it were a real lizard doggo, it would come up to me and ask for treats and stuff. And pets. I don't know why it's running away. I think I did harm one earlier. Maybe that's the one I hurt with it. I think I accidentally shot one. Okay, so here we go. Here's our plate factory. So this is the perfect place to build a little modular frame factory. So let's do that, shall we? Hey, what's in this cave? I've never really noticed. Have I been in here? Ah! Why is it so dark in here? What the heck? I cannot see a single thing. Okay, that's good to know that there's a cave here. Nice. So we completed that milestone. Fantastic. What did we just unlock? I think we just unlocked new conveyor belts. That's cool. They probably need smart plates and stuff like that. Let's see what we got. Conveyor belt Mark III. And no, they're made out of steel beams. They're made out of steel beams. I was not expecting steel beams, but they're made out of steel beams, rods, and plates, and concrete. And how fast do they go? 270 per minute? Wow, that's way faster than 120. It's over double. My goodness gracious. That's going to be a boon. to us, isn't it? Wow. Okay, well that's cool, and god, the lighting is very... You know what? I'm gonna turn off that super good lighting setting so I can see better. There you go. Just turned off the lighting settings so everything's a bit clearer. Okay. And higher frame rate now as well. We literally just got 40 more FPS. Okay, so nowies. Modular frame factory, let's go. So modular frame, is that just made out of assembly bits? Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's made out of this assembler. Okay. Should we do a foundation? Probably. If we're being proper about it. Wait, are these all at the same level or what? Yeah, they are. Okay. That'll do for now. Okay. So, assembler, eh? Assembler, good. Just gonna make modular frames. That is a bit ugly. So let's get some foundations down. Now it's prettiful. Very prettiful, lovely. This tree's in the way. Where's my chainsaw? Sorry, tree, you're in the way, mate. There we go. And then what do we use? Conveyor Mark 2, I guess? I don't think we need Mark 3 for this right now. Yeah, curve it in. I should probably actually curve it in this way. And these are plates, aren't they? Yeah, they're plates. Beautiful. Okay, and then I'll set this to the correct material. Modular frame, so that needs reinforced plates and rods. You got plenty of those around these parts of town. And that's going to output 2 per minute! Terrible! 2 per minute. So it's going to take in 3 iron plates per minute, 12 iron rods. It's going to make 2 of those per minute. That is slow as anything, and it uses loads of power as well. That is very slow. That is really slow. Well, it will be easy to provide with things then. So 2 per minute's a bit terrible, so maybe I'll make more than 1 of these. I'll make at least 2. At least they'll be easy to supply. Whoops. So if I check the output on these, so this is... Wow, this is fed by a lot of frickin'... Bloody hell. I'm merging together so many of these. I guess this makes a 120 line here, maybe. Maybe that was what I was doing. What have I done here? So this makes 5 per minute. Oh, I see, yeah, that's slow. So assemblers, I guess, are just always slow. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Is it only 20 per minute? It's only 20 per minute. And I guess that all fuses together to make a 20 per minute line here. Then that's split here. So this is 20 divided by 3, which is a weird number. So that's odd. But yeah, maybe 2 of these will be fine. Um, yeah, 6.666. So basically each of these lines is 6.6. So we'll just say, round it down to 6. So 666. So, that is the number of the beast. sorry for that, gamers. Comes up a lot, that number. Okay, and then, Hell Satan Y'all says Stargazer, yeah. It's funny how that came out naturally, like, I'll just round it down, so that's 666. Oh, sorry, gamers. Okay, so... 2 per minute. These need how many? 3. So each of these can literally supply 2 of these. So we're fine splitting this into 2. That's actually pretty cool, I guess. We're fine splitting this into 2 then. And running 2 factories off this. Where is the thing I'm looking for? Splitter, it's here. So split this off. Bonk. 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 Nice. Okay, oh wait, why have I done... I'm dumb. I don't know why I just did that. No, that should split into this one here. Like so. Did I figure out I could run 2 on each one? Yeah, 2 on each one. Yeah, that's fine. That actually isn't fine because that's going to block another one. Let's think a bit more about this then. I guess we can have it coming out of here. Like that. Yeah, there we go. Then we have more room here. Put in the other thing. So, okay, the plates are coming in, but now we need iron plates. Not iron plates, sorry, iron rods. We have a rod factory just over here. We've got a rod superhighway. So it needs 12 rods per minute, is that correct? 12 rods per minute? Yeah, 12 rods per minute, okay. So let's go and find 12 rods to shove down here. I might even make a vehicle delivery system for rods and have rods distributed around the country, because a lot of things need rods in this game. And right now our rod production is pretty centralized to this area. Maybe we should spread out those rods, get them distributed around, so we don't have to go so far for them. Same with screws, I should have screw delivery systems as well. So there's loads of rods going in here to make screws, to make plates. Make screws, to make plates, to make things, to make You make a song about this game. Like, we might ought to make, you know, might ought to make ingots to make this, to make Just have a song that keeps going. Okay. Here's our super rod highway. Our rod super highway. So this is 120, I think. 120. We could overclock this now to 270 if we wanted to. That'd be pretty crazy. And then this is split into 2. So 60, 60. I'm guessing, like, do you think... It looks like these are backlogged. So we can probably split off these lines then. This needs 10. So unless we got 6 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we do have 6. But are they both from the same line though? Yeah, looks like it is some math there to get as many screws as possible. Okay, so that means I shouldn't take off these lines. But why are these, like, backlogged then? Oh, because the screws themselves are backlogged. I'm basically making way too many screws. But that doesn't mean we should pinch off this line. So let's check the other line. We might actually have to make another rod factory. Maybe just a local one to supply that other factory. In fact, that might be the easiest thing to do at this point. This needs 20 rods per minute. So that means we actually still have... Because that's the only places these go, isn't it? Into here and into there. So that means we still have 60, 20, 80. We still have 40 left. We still have 40 rods left on this rod line. There are a lot of rods in here too. Let's take some of these. You always need rods. Always. Hey, Made by 5. Sorry for missing most of this stream. No worries, Made by. You can always catch up, and there's plenty more to watch on YouTube. Even if I'm not live, so never worry. How are you doing today, Made by 5? Hope you're having a nice weekend. Today we're playing Satisfactory. And I'm having a pretty satisfactory time with it. I'm very satisfied right now. About to be more so when I start making these special steel frames, sorry. Okay, so we got 40 here to deliver. How many? We needed 12. 12, didn't we? So we needed 24. So yeah, we're good to steal off this line. You know what I feel like is good design? If you sort of split this into a few containers and then supply things with containers, because as one factory sort of clogs up, the others can then go faster off a slower line. Yeah. That would be pretty clever. Okay, so this is the line we can steal off of, isn't it? So we can steal off it right here. And then just pump that down. I guess I'll do that then, since the math checks out okay. Let's go! I'm going across the country. Oops. Oof. Actually, that's quite ugly. About too long. There we go, that's less ugly. It was clipping into the grass, that's what I was trying to avoid. Sometimes I feel like making it not clip, and other times I'm like, who cares? Come with me. Oh no, I've got no reinforced iron plates. That's fine, they're right down here. Let's go get them. Makes me think of the beans and cornbread song, that style, says Stargazer. Yeah, I'm sure like I've heard that style of song before, like, we do this to do that to do a bit of it, and then it just goes on for a while and then it ends at the end. And that's it, or something. It's a bit like that song, the like neck bone connected to the knee bone connected to the arm bone connected to the leg bone connected to the toe bone. That one. Except all those bones are in the wrong order. They're in the actual song, they're all in the right order. Okay, I'm here for plates. Give me the plates, please. Please give me the plates. 500 plates, thank you very much. I just got 500 plates. So we'll probably finish stream today about 8:30. What time is it now? So only half an hour more. And then I'll get ready for the movie stream, which tonight we're watching Death Becomes Her. If you want to join our Discord and look at the news page. It details what you need for the start of that stream. You basically just need an app called Rave, which I've linked on the Discord, and that will sync our movie watching together. Now, the way I'm going to watch the movie is I'm going to rent it on Amazon Prime. So you guys can do the same thing if you want to do what I've done there, which is rent it on Amazon Prime. Or if you already have the movie through other means, you can just watch it along with us and sync it up manually. I think Rave, you might need to watch from the same source. I'm not entirely sure. We'll just see how it works. But like, this will be the first time using it, so we might find some hiccups on the way. But I'd recommend get Rave anyway, and we'll see how that works to begin with, and then... Hey, thanks for the lurking thigh. My friend calls her Stargazer. She's on her way, so I gotta bounce. Enjoy the movie and your ramen. Enjoy your board gaming night with your friend. Sounds wonderful, Stargazer. Enjoy. I will enjoy the movie and the ramen. The ramen's gonna be so good. Now, I think I need to set up another room for streaming where I'm in a bed and I'm cozy and I've got like a television. That'd be nice. I might set up the room over there. Because my girlfriend's like moved out now. She's living somewhere else now, so I could literally go a bit more wild with my streaming setup. I could have like a streaming setup in my bedroom now. I think I might get that done at some point within the next few months, like... Just have a streaming setup in there, so if I don't want to be at the PC, I can stream, like, in bed, and we can watch a movie, and I can eat popcorn and stuff. Or just, like, for couch gaming, like, maybe I just want to play a PS5 game, and then I can, like, do that in there. The problem is I don't really have a good TV. We have a really old TV now, for that room, that I could put in there. I think it's, like, an old, like... It might not even be 1080p, it might be, like, 720. So not great for the PS5, but hey, it would... I think I could get the games to display on it. I was looking at the price of new OLED TVs. I would need a 42 for that room. It's too... It can't have a bigger one than 42. And, they're about... What was the price of them again? Oh, the Samsung ones are £650. £650 for the 42. But... They're just not as good as the LG ones, which are like... I think 800. So I'll probably, if I'm going to put a TV in there, I'll probably like save up for an LG. Just because the difference between like 650 and 800 isn't... It's a lot of money still, but I think it's worth getting the LG over the Samsung. Just a lot more feature build. A lot higher quality build and everything, so... But yeah, Samsung for 650 is pretty good as well. It's just because I'm using it for gaming... The LGs are just much better for gaming. And they have Dolby Vision, which is... I do have another TV. I have like an LG in the lounge that I bought years ago. And the Dolby Vision is pretty good. Because like Netflix and like Disney Plus support Dolby Vision sometimes, and then the movie looks really good. That sounds like the best ultimate coziness. Yeah, I think it'd be good if I could have a cozy setup as well, not just a... locked-in PC gaming setup. It'd be good for certain things. Like, it'd be good for Clair Obscure, I reckon. Because I play that with... Any game I play with the controller, I'd rather be in the cozy setup, like, on the bed. And then I can also jump around a bit on the bed and shit for reactions and that. Bum, bum, ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum. Bum bum ba bum 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 ba bum 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 bum. Wow. What have I done? What have I created? Oh yeah, I was just getting plates to then build the conveyor. I kind of forgot what I was doing for a sec. Yeah, we'll be streaming a movie soon. Well, I won't actually be streaming the movie. I will be watching it, and you guys will also be watching it, potentially. And then we can talk about the movie after. That'll be the nicest part. Because you know what the best thing about watching a movie? Like, you talk about it afterwards. That's why I don't like watching movies by myself. Because then I'm like, oh, I just watched a movie and I want to talk about it, but no one else watched it. So now, because we're all watching the movie, hey, thanks for subbing on the YouTube. Because we're all watching the movie as a community, we can talk about the movie loads after we watch it. We would be like, oh damn, that was so good, and I like this part, and that was crazy when this happened, and blah blah blah. We can talk about the movie. That's going to be the best part. But yeah, tonight we're watching Death Becomes Her. And we'll be watching that at 9 PM. It's currently 8, so we've got about an hour until go time. I'll probably stop this stream about 8:30, so in about half an hour, and we will, I'll get the movie stream ready and make my ramen. I'll pretty much just go make the ramen, and then when the ramen's ready, I'll start stream, so it might be earlier than 9. I feel like it would be rude to start the movie early, though, so maybe I'll wait. Yeah, maybe I will just wait until it's 9 before we start the movie. I might start stream early, but I won't start the movie until 9. Because I said 9 was to kick off for the movie. It'd be kind of rude if people arrive at 9 and we were like halfway through. Like, what the hell? You said the movie was at 9! Anyway. That's 9 my time, by the way. If you're in a different time zone, it'll be different. But if you look on the Discord, the time zone should update for your... The time should update for your time zone, basically. On Discord, so you'll be able to figure it out. There we go, we'll pop that out there. Beautiful. This game is cool. Look at me go. Look at me go. Fill this here. Bonk. Amazing. Stretch the line as far as it can go. Try not to make it ugly. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, where do we need this again? I've got a spaghetti confusion right now. Help! I'm suffering from spaghetti confusion. Spaghetti madness. Spaghetti-induced madness. I don't know which way is up and which way is down anymore. To sign, you're working just the right amount for Fix-It Corporation when you start getting the spaghetti madness. I'm going to get Employee of the Month now. For working so hard, I got into spaghetti madness mode. Okay, go this way. Has anyone in chat ever won Employee of the Month? I've never worked somewhere where they gave out Employee of the Month, so... Wait, I'm self-employed. I can give myself Employee of the Month every... Yeah, I can just give it to myself. I guess I've had an Employee of the Month for like every day for about 3 years now. Since I started working self-employed, so... That's pretty good. I'm gonna print out some rewards and stick them all around my room. Okay. I think we need a splitter here, don't we? Dum dum ba da bum 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 ba da bum 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 bum. Go in here, you. Aha. I've done it. I've only gone and done it. So this is a line of potentially 40 per minute. But, oh, we've already got rods coming. But the problem with that is, 40 per minute is going to be too much for this, because it's 12, so that's 24. Yeah, interesting. So, I guess we can split off this line again if we need to. None of those seem very happy, do they? Now it's happy. No, it's not happy. No, that's happy. That's happy. There we go. Hee hee. I like this conveyor now. Cool. Yay, we're going to do it. Now we just need to power these things. We're going to make modular frames for the first time. Yeah, we've been slacking on the modular frames. We are very late to have a modular frame factory, but I guess we got it done eventually. We got a modular frame. I've just been hammering them out. Whenever I need a modular frame, I've just been like, I'll hammer them out. I only need like 50. Because we've only needed like 50 at a time, I'll just keep hammering them out. But now, it's time to get serious. And build ourselves a modular frame factory. It's almost ready. You're about to witness the opening, the grand opening of the modular plate factory. I'm actually going to like get these into containers first, so it's more like of an event when it goes off finally. So the standard that I abide by these days is like 3 per thingy, which is excessive, isn't it? But hey, wait, what's that? Industrial storage? Oh, my goodness gracious! Contains 48 slots. How many of those? 24. It's like conveyor. They're like on top of each other. Cool. Has 2 conveyor belt input ports and 2 conveyor belt output ports. So it's just like 2 on top of each other, really. Well, that's useful for space saving. I like it. Oh, but we don't have any steel beams! So that needs steel beams and pipes. You know what? These look so good that I'm going to go back and get them. I'm going to delay the opening of this factory to go and get some more steel beams and that. Then I'll come back and we'll put them into the big storage containers. Dum 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 bada bum 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 bada bum 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 bada bum 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 bum. Man, I love JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Wish I could just watch that all day. But I'm a self-employed man that needs to work constantly to survive. Bum bum. So no more JoJo's for me until I make it in this crazy world. Then I'll watch loads of it. I'll just binge it. Bum bum. The goal is get so successful that I don't need to have a job anymore. Then I can just watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And that'll be great. Dum dum bada bum 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 bum. That's the goal, gamers. I'm just kidding. I mean, I think like it would be nice to have a bit more free time to do stuff like that, but I'm sure that will come eventually. I think I'm one of these people that might always be working my entire life, at least in some capacity, because otherwise I feel like I get too bored. I like to be trying to do things. Trying to make things happen in this wild, wild world. Earth. Human existence. Existing. Striving. Doing things. Eating spaghetti! Man, eating ice cream sometimes, spaghetti. Ah, life is good. I had like ice cream with Coke the other day. You ever had that before? You get like Coca-Cola. You just put a couple of scoops of vanilla ice cream in that thing. Oh, it's a delicious beverage. And if you use Diet Coke, it's not even that many calories really. Just a couple of spoonfuls of ice cream will do the Coke float wonderfully. And then it's only the calories that are in a couple of scoops of ice cream, which is... I just mean like a... Not even like a full scoop, like a spoon. Like, you know, like a normal spoon you'd eat food with? Tablespoon? Yeah, just a couple tablespoons of ice cream. We'll do a Coke float for you. And the nice thing about it, you can't eat it really fast, because it's mostly liquid. So, like, you kind of... You eat it slower. You enjoy the dessert over a longer period. At least I do, because if it's like a cheesecake, I eat it in like 2 bites. But if it's a Coke float, you drink it with a straw, mostly. So it lasts longer. And then you eat the rest with a spoon. Anyway, I like that dessert. It punches above its weight, I feel. A Coke float. Coke float does punch above its weight. Anyway, why am I here? I don't know. Help! Spaghetti madness is setting in again. Ah! Spaghetti madness! Ah! I'm being the spaghetti madness. Okay, so what was I actually doing? I came here because I need steel! Yes, I remember. I remember. Steel pipes? Where's the steel pipes? Pipeys! There we go. Well, that should be enough for what we're doing. Let's fly all the way home now. Whee! Whoa, we're gonna get... Wow, we might even land pretty close with this trajectory. This trajectory is pretty good. Wow. That was a nice flight. Yeah, we're almost there already. Wow, that was quick to get over here. Whee! Wonderful. Amazing. Fantastic. Okay. Now I'm here. Why am I here again? Oh yeah, containers. Wow, the spaghetti madness has really got me today, hasn't it? Spaghetti madness definitely setting in today. So these containers are very convenient for me. Now a verse from our collective tale, everybody. In the chat where steel meets dreams, Stargazer ponders bone seams. Join Discord, Nightbot beams, while Firmoth lurks in silent streams. A friend's call, a quick goodbye. Enjoy ramen, they say with a sigh. Ultimate coziness under the sky. As KorokuGaming Sabathon ticks by. Hytale codes and Monzo deals, support flows as the community feels. Yeah, by the way, if you're purchasing Hytale, this great video game, it's kind of like Minecraft, but with the sort of like momentum of an RPG game. Then go to hytale.com and don't forget to use my creator code Koroku at checkout. K-O-R-O-K-U at checkout. That again is K-O-R-O-K-U at checkout. Wink. Yeah, I get a small kickback from that, so I'd appreciate that. There we go. And yeah, we don't actually... Oh, is it still advertising Monzo? I gotta fix these links tomorrow. Yeah, I gotta fix all these stream bits tomorrow. I'll put a note down here. Fix. Nightbot. I'll just put fix Nightbot because I think it's all coming from Nightbot. There we go. Because we're not doing Monzo anymore. Well, basically, I decided to do the Monzo promotion thing because they have an affiliate link where if you sign up to Monzo, I get a good kickback, and you get money as well. You get free money. But I had that up for like a month, and I only got like 1 click, so it wasn't very popular with you guys. So I just decided to take that link off my thing. The thing with Monzo, it was a UK only deal, and I found that UK only deals don't perform very well. At least I haven't found it to perform well on my channel, so I think affiliate-wise I'll only do things that are US and UK. Like, more worldwide. Because if I do affiliate deals where it's just UK, I don't get many sign-ups, I've noticed. I think a lot of my audience isn't from the UK. And a lot of people from the UK already have Monzo as well. So there's probably a lot of UK viewers that are like, well, I would do this deal, but I've already got Monzo. Because it is quite popular here. It's a very popular banking app, so most people already have it. So yeah, I got like 1 sign-up from that Monzo thing. Anyway, that's just the current state of my channel anyway. I'm sure as the channel grows, campaigns like that will, UK-only stuff will be like more effective, but... I mean, as the channel grows, we'll probably get access to better sponsors, so probably won't be doing that kind of thing anymore anyway. I've got to check, actually, this next week if there are any... I've got to check if I've got any emails about possible sponsors, because we could use some sponsorship money flowing in to the channels. We could use that. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we containers! We were containering! Oh dear, this is a bit of a troublesome problem. Well, how does this work then? Oh! Oh dear. My game broke. It's alive again. Okay, so, if we look at this, so it's just a big container, okay. So it stacks together. Well, that's useful. So it stacks together, eh? I mean, if I just put it straight in... You could do a lot of different designs with these. Because they have so many outputs and inputs, don't they? They have 2, so you could do a lot with this. I think I'll use a splitter here. Hello, Henry868. How are you doing? Welcome. Playing some Satisfactory. See if this works. Just shove it all in. Shove all the outputs to things. Shove all the outputs where you think it should go. Oh dear, that's not going to work. Haha. Because it's too steep. Whoopsie. Well, what about this one? That's also not going to work. Invalid. It's all invalid. Okay, so, well, blah. I guess. Guess we'll do that then. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. You know what? Maybe I'll do what I was doing before, but with these big ones. Just to have even more capacity! Max capacity! So much capacity, look at that, beautiful. Okay, so that's not producing it, and then we have this one here. We're almost on the modular frame. Modular frame? Modular frame train is what I was trying to say. We're almost on that modular frame train. Tooting that horn. Modular frames incoming, let's go! Yeah, okay. Let's get it done. Let's get it done, baby. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, I've been playing so much Clan Obscure, I'm turning French. No, not turning French. As an Englishman, that's a fate worse than death. To be turning French. No! Oh. Conveyor belt too steep? How? It's not steep at all. Are you actually kidding me? Is this... There you go. Did I use the wrong kind of conveyor belt here? No, Mark II, Mark II. Okay, good. It's all Mark II. I've got Mark IIIs now, but I don't really need them right now. Yes, hello Henry. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. Playing some Satisfactory. This is my modular frame factory. Are you ready to see the modular frames spit out of this factory at high speed? Let's go. It's time to open the factory. What a prestigious moment. I'm so glad you could all make it to this factory opening, gamers. Those that are here, well done for making it here to this prestigious event. You're about to witness history. Boom! Boom! Oh! Oh! The rods, the plates, they're flowing into the assemblers. And what's coming out the other side? I hope I configure these to modular frames already. They're going to come out at a very slow pace. We might have missed them. It's 2 per minute. So, when they come out, they're going to zoom pretty fast too. We might miss them. Where are they? Where are they? I hope I... It looks like they're working. Well, I don't see any frames yet. This might take a while. God, they're slow, these machines. These machines are extremely slow. Like, this is just extremely slow. Where's the frames? Did I not, like, select frames? I'm worried I'm going to miss them if I... No, I did. It's literally that slow. It's literally that slow. My goodness. Hurry up! This game makes my head hurt, says Samuel. I just finished phase 2 on my current save. Oh! The frames! The frames! It had 4 little baby frames! And now to be distributed among these massive containers. Which are way too big for 4 per minute. We're getting 4 per minute out of this factory. Distributed amongst many 48 times 6 containers. Maybe a bit excessive to have this many containers, but there we go. I'll overclock these at some point. Yeah, we'll overclock them. That's what we'll do. So that's definitely receiving... They're definitely receiving enough rods. They're definitely receiving enough plates. Yeah, I think we're all good here for now. So yeah, modular frames. God, they get produced really slowly. It's much faster to hammer them out, isn't it? God, God, that's a slow production. God, that's slow. 2 per minute. Bloody hell. So we're getting 4 per minute. That's just really slow. Like, I'm going to have to be waiting a while for these plates. Maybe we'll go and do something else for a while. I mean, I'll be waiting a while for these frames, I reckon. God. It's like getting 2 FPS. That's what it feels like. It's like you're playing a video game and you're getting 2 FPS. And that was a lot of work to get 2 FPS. So it's like you've bought a really good graphics card and you're getting 2 FPS. That's what I feel like right now. I spent a lot of work on this factory. I'm getting like 4 plates a minute. I mean 4 modular frames a minute. It feels like I'm being scammed. I mean, we could maybe make some more of these factories, because that does seem a bit slow. That really does. We can make a couple more maybe. Then we'll have 8 per minute, which is a much higher number than 4 per minute, isn't it? 4 per minute seems a bit ridiculous. Although 4 per minute does add up eventually. It takes a lot of minutes. It does add up eventually. Now, what I should have done is built this factory a long time ago. Then by now we would have a lot of modular frames to work with, but since I didn't do that, we don't have a lot to work with, and now we need to catch up. So we might actually have to build another factory here to catch up here. Okay, so if we did want to make another factory, well, we've got some rods. Perhaps not. We don't have another 1212 there. Because this is a 40 per minute. We've just split into 2. So that's 20 per minute in each one. And then 20 divided by 2 is 10, not 12. Wait, am I thinking correctly? Am I being dumb here? 40 and this needs 12, that needs 12. No, that's 22. That's 24. And then, yeah, we don't have another 24, we only have another 36. So the other factories will be sort of throttled. Unless we overclock the rod production. We could potentially overclock the rod production. And then, like, we would need a lot of those overclocking slugs, though. We need more of those slugs, don't we? Yeah, if we have more slugs, we can just overclock all of this and make the superhighway 270 per minute, maybe, potentially. Or close to that. And then we could siphon off more roddy goodness. Roddy goodness. Or I guess like we could just have a couple more factories that kind of underproduce because they're a bit rod starved. Because they won't be that rod starved, they'll be a little bit rod starved, you know. They'll be a little bit rod starved. I just don't like starving factories, it feels wrong. We would still have more frames produced, but maybe I'll just be okay with this frame production for now. I mean, how many have we got now? Not very many. I have more in my inventory already. I have 25 in my inventory that I hammered out manually. Oh god, that's rough. That is rough on the modular frames. That is really rough. So if I started a new save on this game, I would realize that I need a lot of modular frames. I mean, how many did that assembler need? Let's check the recipe quickly. So the recipe on this, it needs one modular frame. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought. It needs one modular frame and it needs 12 steel bars to make versatile framework. So I guess we're making 4 here. So we only need... I guess maybe this is fine. Because maybe modular frames, you don't need them in high quantity. So maybe this is fine. And maybe this is just fine. I feel like, though, I should have merged them into one container instead of having all these containers. Because now my modular frames are so split up. I mean, what's 4? This is literally producing 4. Hey, we could overclock this factory. Is this receiving enough plates? It only needs 3 plates per minute. Yeah, hang on. And it's currently getting... It can get up to 6 per minute from here, can't it? Or is that wrong? Oh no, that... Oh no, it's getting... It's literally providing 3. But if we provided it more plates, we could overclock these. And potentially... That could be a good thing. Because I think... Because then we can use more rods. And we can use the right amount of rods. So let's see how much we can overclock this by, so... That we can potentially use. But we can still overclock it further. But, I mean, 3 per minute is a lot better than what it was before. Hey! Thank you for posture check! Ah, there we go. Posture is checked, thank you. Let's sit up straight. Straight as an African arrow. There we go. Beautiful. I need to go get some water. Oh, I think it's time to end the stream in a minute. So I think we'll have to leave it there. I think I might overclock these factories for 6. Whoops. For 6 per minute. Now that needs 4.5 plates, which we don't have. 4.5 plates. Well, it'd be good actually to overclock them a bit more, but I don't have enough batteries. Like, potentially, I'd want it like, I want it at 6 plates per minute. But then that's too many rods. Yeah, I can only go up to 20 rods. So what about 170? How many rods is that? 20 rods, so... 175? That's too many. What about 173? I'm trying to find that 20 rod area. 172? Bloody hell. Why isn't it letting me do 172? That's 20.64. So 171. 20.52. So it is 170. What the fuck? That's 169 or something. 167. Oh, 166. It's like 167. Yeah, so if I overclock these to 167 and then supply them some more plates, then we can get 3.34 per minute. Well, we get like 7 per minute almost. But I can't overclock this one because I don't have battery. But then I guess I could just overclock this one more to make up for that. So if this is at 200, that's using 5.1 plates. $24 rods. Yeah, 200% overclock, 24 rods. That's making 4 per minute. The other one just won't be overclocked, but now this needs 6 plates per minute. And 24 plus 12 is 36. Yeah, 36. Okay, that'll do, I guess. So we're making a bit more. We're making a bit more, but we need to supply more plates, so let's just like stick a supply line in. And that'll do for now. Then we'll connect this up. Oh yeah. Let me walk, please. Yeah, that's not going to work. I think we need one of those conveyor lifts for this. There we go. And just shove more plates in. I need a merger, don't I? Wait, what's going on here? Plate going in to there. This needs more plates on this line. This needs more plates on this line over here, doesn't it? So we need more plates on this line. So this line goes into here. So we need a merger here. Okay. Took a little bit for me to figure that out. Okay, so merger. Bit of merger, there we go. See if we can build it there. This is going to go into here, maybe? It can't. Okay, I think we've got to move this. Might help if we build more foundations. Hey Pixel 42, hope you're doing well today. Okay, there we go. Guide the raid if I can. Okay, fine. I will be, what do you call it, movie streaming in a bit though, so I'll be live again soon. Oh. Okay, merger. So I need that to go into there. It's just a tight space, isn't it? Tight space, bonk. We got it. And then we need the other one to go in there somehow. From here. Get in there! Ah, jeez. I don't think that's going to get in there so easy. Well, it might if I just change the direction of this. That might work. Hey, nice. I can actually build a Mark III. Did I do a Mark III on the other one? Without realizing. Oh, look at that line. Very nice. Oh, satisfying. So, yeah, we just kind of gave this more plates because it's overclocked. I think I'll leave that overclocked because, may as well, because we've got plenty of rods coming in. May as well use more rods. Thing is, though, I need more of those overclock batteries. They're so useful. I need those overclock batteries, don't I? Frames! Hooray! So this actually makes 6 per minute now, doesn't it? No, it makes 4 per minute, sorry. I forgot it only makes 2. Damn. So we're making 6 total. 4 is a lot better than 2, though. So that's alright. A lot better. One day these will all be filled with modular plates. We just need to wait many hours. You want to raid Armpit Rater. He's experimenting with learning digital art, but all around a neat guy. He's using an old PC running on Linux. It's been really neat to learn about how he optimizes everything. Nice, that sounds cool. Okay, yeah, we'll give him a raid. Yeah, I think I'll leave it there today, gamers. I think we'll leave it there. So we've just made a modular frame factory, which is going to help us make the special steel frames, these thingies. Versatile frameworks. Ship via the space elevator to complete phases. So that's a phase completion item. I don't think that's actually something we use to make things with. I think it's for phase completion, but still, we need to complete phase 2. So let's do that, shall we? But how do we make that other thing? Do we not even have the recipe for that? Yeah, we don't even have the recipe for the other thing we need for phase 2. Looks like some kind of advanced motor part or something. Lovely. Yeah, we'll leave it there, gamers. More Satisfactory soon. Also more Expedition 33 next week as well. And tonight, we're going to be streaming again. I'm going to be live in about another half an hour. And we're going to be... it might be less than half an hour, actually. I might be live in like 20 minutes again. And we're going to be watching Death Becomes Her together. If you want to be involved in the movie stream, just join the Discord, and all the details are there on the news channel. We're using an app called Rave.io to sync our movie watching together. And I'll be buying Death Becomes Her. Well, I've rented it on Amazon Prime, so you can do the same if you'd like it. For me, it costs about £3.40 to rent the movie. Which isn't a bad price for a movie rental, to be honest, so not too bad. But yeah, I hope we enjoy the movie. Hope I enjoy it. And we'll be watching that in Suni. We'll be watching the movie in about 20 minutes from now. So anyway, we will be raiding someone now, so stay tuned for the raid as well. That'll wrap up our Satisfactorying for today. The Age of Steel definitely did intensify, so I'm very happy with this stream today. It definitely did intensify. Save. Game was saved. Lovely. Beautiful. Okay. Time to raise somebody, but if you're watching on YouTube and enjoy the content, please like, subscribe, hit the bell button. My socials are down there in the description box. Join the Discord if you're not joined already, especially if you want to watch the movie stream. And until next time, Koraku! Bye-bye! Bye-bye. See you in 20 minutes if you're watching the movie with us. Okay, so raid. We got a raid target today from Armpit Rater. Well, from Fimorth. Thank you, Fimorth, for moderating today and lurking and all that. I appreciate that. Thank you, Stargazer, for joining. Thank you, all of you, for being here. Samuel, thanks for being an early bird today. Thank you, Lepto. Thank you, guys. Henry, thank you for joining today as well. I think I thanked everyone, and thanks to the lurkers. We'd be nothing without the lurkers. Okay. So, I'll put Rater Art. Saturday Painty.
The bottom as well.
We're going to raid Armpit Rater
little images
on Fi's recommendation.
For the full res
So if you don't like the stream, it's Fi's fault. I accept no responsibility.
Very handy.
Jump in, he's doing art. Saturday Painty.
Yeah. But raw formats won't work generally.
Saturday Painty and join Armpit Rater. I'll give him a follow as well.
But yeah, definitely.
Where's the follow button? There it is.
Welcome in, Raiders. KorokuGaming.
Ah, my Streamlight broke. Well, the site broke. I think my raid broke the site. Oh dear, I think my Chrome broke. Well, anyway, have fun with Armpit Rater. I'm sorry that The stream just kind of broke for me. I think my browser broke or something. I'll see you in 20, gamers.